Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting session with the National Human Resource Welfare Association, or the NHRWA Trust, in collaboration with iAsiaNewsMusic. It was just last Saturday that we had a very stimulating conversation with renowned paraplegic artist and HR professional Shravani Ramachandran on how to fuel your passion beyond just your day job. Today, we're going to speak to another expert who not only preaches the need to find ultimate satisfaction in your career, but also practices it with much elan. For once, I would like to share with you a video that says all that is there to be said about our special guest for today. Have a watch.
Where a Bengaluru doctor has turned his car into a clinic to treat COVID patients who WhatsApp him or even call him seeking help. He's become a bit of a COVID hero as he travels across the city to treat those in need, unmindful of the pandemic situation. Dr. Sunil Kumar Hebbi hardly has time to sleep. His phone rings off the hook as people call him and send WhatsApp messages for help. After working from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. in the BBMP COVID clinic on a contract basis, he's up and about driving his car to a clinic across the city.
Well, that definitely does say a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, joining us today at the NHRWA forum and via iAsiaNewsMusic, please join me in welcoming to our session today Dr. Sunil Kumar Hebbi, popularly known as the Doctor on Wheels. Dr. Hebbi is also a recipient of the Vice President's Award for his social work and holds the title of the world's largest free health checkup campaigner. He says that his sole meaning in life is to serve humanity. And this he does via his mobile clinic, which is said to have saved over 120,000 lives, which I'm given to understand, and will soon be made into a motion picture. Before we begin, I would like to thank our media partners, iAsiaNewsMusic, and their dynamic team for broadcasting this event live across 170 plus countries. On behalf of the NHRWA, I would like to thank Dr. Krishna Puttaparthi, who is the CEO and head of iAsia News, Anu Benakati, who is the COO of iAsia News, which is based out of Dallas, Texas, and the team of iAsiaNewsMusic in Bangalore, with its headed by its Chief Operating Officer Vidya Sagar, and her dynamic team comprising Jayant, who is the head of creative design and technical, Vinuta Jayant, along with Kishore Bhatia from Dubai, who head the public relations, and the social media managers Anandita and Sagar. So, Dr. Sunil, to begin with, let me ask you something that probably you've been asked, many times before. Why did you want to take the Hippocratic Oath, and what excited you to become a doctor in the first place? And to begin with, and then if you can talk about where did this realization set in that you wanted to do way beyond what you were already doing?
Namaskara, namaste, hi, hello. As you know, basically I am from North Karnataka, called small village called Mamadapura, from Bijapur district. The name, city name is Bijapur. The village name is Mamadapur. I came from a poor background family, not that much poor, but middle class family. But the thing is, those time around 35 years back, we are not getting even primary care. We don't have any access to medical care. That time I felt, to become a doctor. I'm working for the doctor to support him for a water, something, in villages like that. That time I felt I want to be a doctor, because, and more than a doctor, we healthcare should be a service, not a hidden big business, because it's so sad. And the thing is, I felt it's my I should have a purpose for the life, purpose and passion for the life, not for to make money or to be happy for myself more than my happiness with the people, those who I serve since last 12 years.
Right. Doctor, you had a very successful career at the corporate hospitals, right? So, what caused you to change your mind towards making the shift towards a mobile hospital? What was it? What was that defining moment when you decided to, do something beyond just the cushioned, job that you had at the corporate hospitals?
Yeah, one day I was on a busy Vasu road. I'm traveling to my hospital to for a, as a medical officer. That time I seen one accident in main highway road. That time whatever I have resources, first aid box in my car. Through that I treated that patient, and the patient mom called me and he said, "Yeah, you saved my son's life. I want to meet you. Where are you, doctor?" He said, "No, as a responsible citizen, as a being a doctor, I did my job, not a big thing." But she is so, she's literally crying, and she came to my hospital, and she, the thing is, she is giving me a food and everything, and we are simply discussing. She said, "No, you saved my son. The only one son I have. Because of you, that the time we call it is a golden hour. Whenever accident happens,
Right.
that time someone helps or give primary care. That is the most important thing. The small thing I did, but the thing is, after that I am thinking, why should I convert my first aid box into some other medical equipments like pp apparatus, glucometer, thermometer, ecg machine, oxygen concentration machine, everything. It's a completely portable car. It's my own car. In a dicky space, I collected all the medical equipments or portable things, and then I started on weekends, only on Saturday, Sunday, because I want to survive myself, because I have a medical education loan to repay that. For that reason, I joined with the corporate hospital. Then whatever I have loan, that amount I repaid. After that, I felt, no, if I continue with the medical corporate hospital job, I cannot do what I have passion and purpose. Means the more than anything, I have passion and purpose. For that, I quitted corporate hospital job to serve full time from Monday to whole week, 7 days around the clock. I'm doing this last 12 years.
Wow. So, this accident happened about 12 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
Fantastic.
yes,
And I think that's a very I mean, it started off not on a very good note, but then I think that was probably as you said, the golden hours were probably the golden opportunity for you as well to do things. So when did you start doing this full time, as in, like, when did you take on this this practice of the mobile hospital full time, away from your corporate job? Like,
yeah,
you left your corporate job and then you.
yeah. 2011 July, I started full time job, and left, and doing full time job.
Okay, and so what exactly is the day in your life, doctor? How do you where do you find the time to do everything that you're doing? Because I understand you were also treating at the BBMP hospitals, right?
Yeah, the COVID time I joined for a contract basis for the COVID time, for a 2-3 months. I joined as a medical officer, and that time I worked for the night shift. I'm working with BBMP, and day shift I'm running my own clinic to sustain myself, to earn something. And the COVID time is a high time to spend my whole time around the clock. Yeah.
Right. So how exactly is a typical day in your life? How do you start it and how do you end it?
Yeah, it starts with early morning around 8 o'clock. It ends with around 8 to 9 o'clock, sometimes 12 o'clock. The thing is, we are, adopted some government schools, old age homes, construction workers. There we provide them free primary medical care complete for a year. We adopted them, and we through our as I have van. Through that, I am conducting camps. In a day, we treat around 100 to 150 patients at their doorstep with basic medicines, doctor consultations, follow up, and some referrals.
So now that you said that you have kind of adopted them, so do you have like a team that works along with you?
Yeah, many, because not only Sunil Kumar Hebbi did this work, many around 350 medical volunteer doctors supported me in this journey. Not a single person can do these things. It's impossible to do because lot of medical volunteer doctors supported me since last around 7 8 years, and non-medical volunteers like techies are they are very supportive. Many tech personalities are supported, and many other NGOs, small NGOs, volunteers are supported in this journey.
So, Doctor, just elaborating on my question, to you. So, how did you kind of connect with all these doctors, and when did this happen, and how did they start onboarding your cause?
The thing is, whatever we are doing, we are updating the camps details in social media. Through that, many connected and medias are covered my story in many medias. Through that, I am my aim is to volunteer, to donate your precious time, not more than money. You can donate your precious time every week, 3 hours, or in a monthly, however it suits to you. That's the reason many volunteer doctors are supported and they are donating their precious time.
Right. So, what about when you said techies? So, how are they helping you? Are they coming out as volunteers to identify, places where you could possibly visit, or how is that
Yes, yes,
collaboration being?
yes. See, the thing is, we are using volunteers in their locality only.
Mhm.
Wherever we do camps, there we have volunteers. They will go and they will search the genuine needy places to do a camp for them, for the old age home or any slum or any government school. They will identify and they will screen and they will get to know what they need actually. They will give all the information, the complete work done by the techies. They will do a lot of research and they will do the doctor. This is the genuine area to serve, and these are the conditions they are facing, and these are the things they will give. And after that, only we will conduct. Before 1 week, we will get to know where we have to do a camp for them.
So, a message to all Bangaloreans out there: if you do find, any locality or a group of people or a society of people who are in need of such support, please do reach out to Dr. Hebby's team, and I do hope they can, y'all can collaborate and help uplift the lives of a lot of people who are in need of good health. Dr. Sunil, now that we're talking about this, what I want to know is what are the kind of challenges that you have faced or are continuing to face? And what's the kind of support that you possibly could work along with to help you take your entire project to the next level? How is it that we as the citizens can help you in this task?
The thing is, as we want a fully equipped mobile ambulance van to serve more people, in a well organized way, because our service area is it's a vast area, it's a bigger area. Bangalore is around 1.2 crore population is there, and also we are planning to do camps in Mumbai Dharavi. Last week I went to Mumbai, and we identified around 7 places in Mumbai Dharavi. There we are planning to do. That's the reason we want to buy a fully equipped ambulance van to serve the people, and they need to they collaborate with some organizations like NHRWA and iMusic. They are supporting like that. Many philanthropists or any startup companies, if they support in this journey through in a fully equipped van, through that we are conducting in on an average per year fully equipped van through around 25,000 people. We want to our mission to treat the people.
Okay, so how many vans do you have currently with you?
Only one van we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, for those who are watching us live today and those who are also at the NHRWA forum, we have shared a link from Malab on the chat. Request you to kindly, click on the link and donate towards Dr. Hebbi's cause. This is, I think, the best effort that you can do in supporting somebody who is so selflessly going out there and, providing good quality healthcare for no cost at all to people who really require it at this stage in their lives, especially considering that we're all kind of coming out through a very terrible phase of the pandemic, and there still seems no sign of the pandemic kind of going off completely, at least for the next few months, now that everybody's still talking about a second wave, another wave. And with Shanghai city, absolutely shut since the beginning of April. So please do go ahead, do whatever little bit that you can, because every rupee, every dollar that you donate plays a huge role in saving the lives of so many people. So moving on, Dr. Hebbi. So how do you how at least now over these last few months, or last few years, how have you been able to fund your mobile hospital, because you do treat everybody practically for free? So how has the funding been coming in? Is it your personal funds, or do you have patrons?
No, I'm spending my personal funding. I'm running my own clinic on evening time around 6 to 9 o'clock. Whatever money I'm raising through that, I'm using this for this cause, and I'm not getting any support from any the thing. And also one organization is supporting some voluntary organization they are supporting medicines through for this causes. And but the thing is we are targeting 25,000 people, and it's not sufficient for us to do more people.
If you can share numbers, what is the kind of funding that you are looking at? What is the quantity of funding that you are looking at, which can probably put you in a very comfortable position? In
Yeah,
the course.
on an average, on an average for a doctor's salary or nurse or diesel expenses or medicines or diagnostic, diagnostic reagents. For that, on an average, we per month it cost around 80 to 1 lakh rupees to do in a better way. Through that money can in a day we treat around 80 to 100 patients. On a means 3,000 people we can treat through that 80 to 1 lakh rupees. We can do in a well professional way, because now we are using volunteer human resources, and those who are medical representative, they are donating some medicines. But if you want to do in a larger way, to serve more, we need around 80 to 1 lakh rupees per month.
Okay, so for those who are watching, again, we have shared the link towards the contribution towards Dr. Sunil Hebbi's, efforts. So please do go ahead and click on the link and do your bit to help him in his cause and be a part of this massive movement that is working towards helping a lot of people who are in need of good medical efforts. Because unless we have healthy citizens, we're not going to grow into a healthy country. Um, Given that, Dr. Hebbi, moving back to our discussion for today, you did say that it was that one accident that literally kind of showed you that this is the moment where I need to start working towards my personal satisfaction. So what about others? Not everybody would have that kind of a hard hitting moment. So how do you believe that people across any profession, it can be not just doctors, but it can be teachers, it can be working professionals in the IT sector, or the industrialists, it can be anybody. How do you think that they can understand what is that moment when they need to start looking at giving back rather than just keep taking in from the society?
The thing is, the life in a life, everyone need to serve. And the thing is, most important thing is they they have zeal to serve, but they think no, whenever we are supporting or someone helping, it's itself a joy. Joy comes from helping, not those who are receiving our support. They are also happy, but more than that, I am happy whenever we are treating them or supporting in other way. That itself gives me a lot of happiness. Many people are enjoying, whenever many volunteer doctors are there, they are supporting, from last around 7 8 years. They feel happy whenever they see, a real joy whenever they are treating a patient.
So, if you can probably elaborate on this a little more, Doctor, like, how does, like, my question basically is, how does one realize that this is the moment when I can start giving back?
The thing is, as we know, we have previously COVID one wave, second wave, third wave. It's a
Yes.
second life for all the persons. It's a second life. We have to think what we want to do in this life, you know another life the God given us, and we have to utilize that life. We are in a second life to donate. Not charity means not donating money, more than your precious time or resources or skills or ideas to support these causes. Whoever, not about Dr. Sunil Hebbi, you can support any causes. You can involve with them. You can donate your precious time, skill, energy, everything for the society. You will get to know how much you will get happiness, because I'm enjoying that happiness from last 10 years. It's like an addiction for me to do these things.
So, can you share any, anecdotes on, the kind of, maybe a very challenging experience, and how did you overcome it, and what was the feedback that you had from the patient or the patient's family?
No, patient family, many says no. In this journey I met many people. Some people are genuine needy, some people are not needy. They use doctor is giving some free of cost, means we can utilize it. That's the different part. But the thing is, I'm not talking about the, it's a 10%, 90% people need medical service. 10% they think, oh, if he's giving free means we can utilize it. you know that time I felt very sad. They are financially well to do and everything, but I said, just you can donate your time, sir. You can use our services, no use at all, because nothing. The thing is, many are happy. Many volunteer doctors who are working with us, they are so happy. And also thing is, as I said, it's a addiction for me. Whatever the resources, whatever I saved money, all I spent for this cause only. Later I realized, I'm totally, financially crisis, financially crunch. But the thing is, it's an intentional duty. It's a purposefully I am doing this. It's not a thing. But after that, many people are saying like this. You and many media channels are saying he's doing a great job and all those things. But the thing is, whatever thing, financial crisis, or some people say, why you do this job? You have a good career. You can build a nursing home, or we can buy a new car. I have, it's around a 30-year-old car I have still, and I'm repairing that car and using for these causes. That more than that, it's a purposeful journey. It's a intentional journey. It's my choice. By choice I choose this path to serve more, and you will get lot of happiness when you involve yourself. Not money, I am saying you again and again, more than money. When you work with the people, really genuine needy people, you will get lot of happiness. And this is the life to serve, and we should have life for the life purpose. The COVID wave, one wave, first wave and second wave, we lost many people. I lost my doctor friend. He's with me that time. It's a very sad. That's the reason I'm saying you, all the people, whoever want to do service, you can collaborate with us. We can do a lot of good things. As I say many people, healthcare should be a service, not a hidden big business, as I say.
Right.
Developed countries, Cuba, Canada, Philippines, Germany, they have healthcare is a human fundamental right. But in India, we don't have like it's a human fundamental right. We say India is a developed country and so many things. But the thing is, we cannot afford basic primary medical care. It's a so sad thing. Our aim is we have right to education, we have right to information, and we don't have right to health. Right to health is a human fundamental right. We are not asking any luxurious rights or any luxurious facilities. We are asking only simple right. Human as a, healthcare is a human fundamental right. We want a right to health bill. Whoever want to get service, it's a government's responsibility to serve, to give primary medical care to the nation. But then as a responsible citizen, as a being a doctor, we can do a little bit thing. When people will support in my cause, we are traveling across the country from soon, April 25th, we are traveling from Bangalore Press Club to Kanyakumari, Kanyakumari to Kashmir, Kashmir to Delhi. It's a right to health
Wow.
yatra. Yeah, it's a around 60 days journey. From the reason we are traveling means healthcare is a human fundamental right. We want right to health bill. As you know, in India, every year 24 lakh patients are under treatable condition. They are dying under treatable conditions. In a month, we are losing around 2 lakh people. See, as a doctor, I can treat 80 to 100 patients. It's my responsibility. It's my passion. That's the that is another part. The thing is, it's a government's responsibility and citizens' responsibility to rise voice for this right to health bill across the party. I'm not talking about any religion, any party. We want a basic rights in India because we are a responsible citizen of this country. As a responsible citizen, I'm traveling across the country. That in this yatra, right to health yatra, we are conducting through 60 days journey. We are conducting free medical camps. First camps, then awareness. These are the things we are facing, and we are losing 24 lakh patients under treatable condition. For that, we need a right to health bill, and also we are giving memorandum to the health secretary, health minister, even president of India. The what we want, right to health bill, demand draft policy and journey, 60 days journey. And I need support from the across the country. Wherever we go, there we need their support. Support means to organize event, to do to conduct camp, to raise voice about this mission. This is the reason we are traveling across the country to get a right to health bill. My aim is my lifetime aim is to get a right to health bill in India. That is my prime aim, and it's my personal aim and for a societal aim.
I think that's very profound what you have said, Dr. Hebbi. I mean, best wishes to you from us. And to all the corporate leaders who are out there watching us across the NHRWA forum, as well as on iAsia News Music across 170 plus countries. If you do have a CSR fund that you believe will suit the purpose for which Dr. Hebbi is working towards, please go ahead and support him with your heart and soul, because he is out here to uplift the lives of millions of people in India, and that is primarily through health. And as I said earlier, healthy citizens are the ones who make up a healthy country. So please do help him. And we do have, we've shared a link, a Milap link on the chats across our forums. So please go ahead and do your little bit by donating towards his cause, especially for the fact that Dr. Sunil, I'm really excited to know that you're doing this complete north south or rather south to north health yatra. And I do hope that you receive the recognition that you deserve, and that your fight, or rather your effort towards getting a health bill is definitely successful in our country. Because I think, yes, we are all as citizens of India, we do have a right to good health and access to good health care. And I sincerely hope, and we from our end, we will try to do as much as we can to help you in this cause. So
And
Thank you once again for sharing that. And Doctor, coming back to our subject, so has this lack of funds ever, demotivated you or made you think as to, why are you doing this, and maybe you should just probably stop what you are doing? Has it ever happened? Has it ever occurred to you?
No, never. The thing is, my many people are supporting me voluntarily based. I'm not, I'm not thinking about my financial things. I am living in a small on rented house and doing all this course. The thing is, sometimes I felt, if I get something, money or material to serve more, because simply general checkup is not enough for them. They cannot afford even basic medicines. Whatever I write, 100 rupees or 150 rupees medications, even they cannot afford 10 rupees diabetic medicines. That time I felt, so sad. That's the reason. The thing is. Uh, uh, I feel no, I should not quit because it's my journey. Sometimes I felt, Corona times I lost my cousin brother. That time I felt, oh, it's a horrible thing. That time I felt, and 2 days simply just I'm sitting in house and thinking, what's going on? He's a rich man. He can afford everything. Still, we lost him. The thing is, I felt that time, we should not, if I die or I will not, like that. The thing is, whatever we have, we should not quit at all. We should not quit, never. We should not quit. The financial thing is the not major thing. We have the zeal to serve, means we have to serve, whatever in possibilities ways. And the thing is, many people are in across the country, many people are good. They are very supportive. They pushes us. Yeah, you are doing a great job. These words makes me, I can do a lot of wonders. Because of people only I am doing this, because they are very motivative and they are very supportive. They are very encouraging. They are very encouraging.
Right. So, Doctor, what is your definition of satisfaction?
Satisfaction is, uh, I feel whatever we have, not about think about the people or society. First, think about you and who are you and where you want to go and what's the purpose. We should be a clear, more than money. We should feel happy when we give to the society. uh, that is the satisfaction for me. I'm not thinking about much than that, other things. Materialistic thing is not much, that is not important at all. We feel so. Sometimes we feel, that time where I'm working, I'm getting around a lakh rupees of salaries, and I felt I want to buy this one, that one, like that. I felt like it's an endless journey. I felt no, that's the reason I stopped all the things. The materialistic life. I felt whenever you want to, as a human, we have humanity. Everyone having humanity to do something or little way. But many are there to support us because of in this journey. Not only Sunil is a just face, because in this achievement, many are supported in all the ways. Not only money, more than money, support, encouragement, our media coverage or something. That's the reason I'm doing this. Because many times I felt to quit this because of financial crisis. But the thing is, now I'm in a stage to sustain myself because I'm doing a night shift as a doctor in some other hospital, friend hospital, and he's a very supportive. Because of that reason only, I can do these things.
So, essentially, you're working practically like from early morning to late night,
Yeah, yeah,
if I can understand.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
all of this is just to fuel and fund your, passion to give back to the society. That's very, very motivating and encouraging, Doctor. So, Doctor, how would you, or rather, if I can rephrase this question, what is the personality change that you have seen in yourself ever since you started, finding the satisfaction in the job that you do?
Can you explain once again?
How have you seen yourself change as a person ever since you started finding the satisfaction in the job that you do?
Previously, I'm thinking, about my family, mother, father, and the thing is, I want to be happy, nothing else to do with this society or to service. But later, I got to know that people are they are in very bad shape. They cannot afford even 10 rupees medications, and that time I feel uh, to do something for them. Many people need many are more than medical consultancy. They need many are mentally disabled. Mentally disabled, and many are physically disabled. But the thing is, uh, uh, they are so happy. They need to consult online or offline. Nowadays, many are contact me through online consultation, because the healthcare in India, healthcare is a purely business. Even they cannot afford. Even middle class people, they cannot afford. If they don't have insurance, it's a very tough job for them. Yeah.
Right. No, that's absolutely right. So, thank you, Dr. Sunil. It's been a wonderful conversation. I'm now opening the floor to questions from our audience. Uh, we have a question from Vidya Sagar from Bangalore. She asks, "How much does an ambulance cost?"
Around 8 to 10 lakh rupees. Fully equipped ambulance, it around cost around 8 to 10 lakh rupees.
So, when you say fully equipped, doctor, what are the elements or the instruments that you're looking at when it comes to an ambulance? Maybe if you could share that, some of our viewers might be capable of helping you in that cause.
Yeah. The thing is, the in fully equipped van, in that van, stretcher, oxygen cylinder, and basic medicines tray, everything. For a primary care, also in secondary care, for a emergency care, we can use that van.
Okay, so Ms. Vidya, the cost of an ambulance, average cost of an ambulance for Dr. Hebbi's cause costs about 10 lakh rupees. And we have a few more questions that are coming in. So one of our audience whose name is not mentioned. Okay, we have another question from Dr. Vidya who's asking, can they also donate equipment to you? And if yes, what kind of equipment would you require?
Yeah, we require ECG machine and ventilator machine, and day-to-day expenses like for a medicines and glucometer strips, consumables.
Okay. Ms. Vidya, I hope this has answered your question. Um, and we have an audience member who says that I think this is a fan of yours who says Dr. Hebbi has never said no to any service requested, and this is their personal experience. So that's a brilliant statement to hear. So, Dr. Hebbi, another question that comes from one of our audience member whose name is not clear here is how. Let me just paraphrase this. It's a pretty long question. Um, from as a member who's working in the corporate world, um, where how do you think that they can find satisfaction, or what is that one moment when they believe that they can find satisfaction in what they're doing?
Yeah, the whatever thing, if you do charity or something, you should feel whatever you are doing, you should be happy for that. Not we feel yeah, it starts with Monday from 9 to job. We feel itself, oh, I want to go job and do this hectic job. If you feel like that, you will not be happy at all. If you feel really, if you feel happy, whatever I'm doing, if round the clock from morning 8 to evening 8, I'm so happy and energetic because I'm enjoying. It's my intentional duty. It's a purposefully I'm doing. If you feel like that, you will not be bored, or you will not unsatisfied with whatever job you are doing.
Right. uh, no, that's very well said. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling through some of the
Yeah.
comments that we have.
Okay.
So, anyone here at the NHRWA forum who would like to ask questions, you're more than welcome. We have another question that's come up here. This person asks, what exactly does one need to do to help you, especially in your cause, where you're traveling through from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. So, how can they help you in this? Can they reach out to you with regard to any camps that are being set up? Do you have like a map that you could possibly share that they could take a look at, and like a places map, and they can probably help you by connecting with you there, maybe doing some voluntary work or things like that.
Yeah, I need help from the people, those who can build me for this Yatra, right to health Yatra, website building, or making video about my journey, or making any app for me, app to this journey. They can help me on this way.
Okay, so just to give our audience a brief, since Dr. Hebbi just just a few minutes back said that he is embarking on the April of 25th of April, he is embarking on this massive health yatra, where he's going to be traveling from Bangalore to Kanyakumari first, and then from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. So, and throughout the entire process, they will be helping a lot of people with regard to, bettering their health with primary health care along their journey. So, those of you who are interested to help Dr. Hebbi in this cause, considering that we're already on the 16th of April, please do reach out to him. And, if you have the ability to help him via helping him develop his website, or creating an app for him, or creating small videos that he can probably share with people across the country and the world about how important it is to provide healthcare, primary healthcare, to people who are in need. Please do reach out to him. Simultaneously, let me draw your attention again that we have shared a link, a donation link via Milab across our social channels where we are broadcasting today's event, which directly takes you to the funding page for Dr. Sunil Hebbi's cause. Please do go ahead and do your bit, because every dollar, every rupee that you donate will definitely go ahead and benefit or change across the life of someone who is in absolute need of this support. So please do your small bit that you can and help Dr. Hebbi in his cause. And as Dr. Sunil also said, that he is working very hard towards getting us a right to health bill. So if any of you out there would like to join him and support him in this cause, please again reach out to Dr. Hebbi. And every small bit that you can do is definitely something that will create a difference, not in the lives of one person, two people, five people, or 10 people, but it's going to help millions of Indians out there who are desperately in need of such support. Given that, Dr. Hebbi, any final statements from you for us across all our social channels as well as at the NHRWA forum?
Yes, I want to appeal for the people across the world. Those who want to celebrate their birthday for a causes, to do camps in slums, old age homes, or construction workers, whoever want to do camps for their birthday or wedding anniversary. That time they can sponsor the camp, across the country. We do camps for them in the name of their birthday or wedding anniversary or any special day. We do a camps wherever they say. For that, it cost around 15 to 20,000 rupees cost. They can enroll, with us, and to do serve more people. And this is my request. And the thing is, they can involve with me, as a voluntarily helping in my this journey, because it's a right to health yatra is it's a 60 days journey, and it's a 8,000 kilometer journey. And we need, there wherever we go, there we need, for accommodations or food or something, for medicines. This is the need we want from them. And we need more than that, we need their blessings. So if they support or not support, if they wishes us, that's itself a charity.
That's a brilliant thing, Dr. Hebbi. So, those of you who wish to celebrate your birthdays or anniversaries or any meaningful days in your life in a very meaningful manner, you can definitely sponsor, one of the camps that Dr. Hebbi is conducting, and please do go ahead and do your bit, because there's no better joy in getting the good wishes of people who are benefiting from what you can do for them, just by probably just financing or funding a certain good cause. So thank you, Dr. Hebbi. It's been a wonderful, experience speaking with you today. Lot of takeaways, a lot of learning, and definitely a lot of good causes that you have shared that, all of us can do our bit to help you with. May I now request the co-founder of the National Human Resource Welfare Association, Mr. Ramprasad, to say a few words.
Thank you, Keerthana, and it was indeed a pleasure listening to Dr. Sunil Hebbi, and it's a big motivation for the rest of the people, whether it is a doctor or technical or non-technical people who can be part of your journey. And the good takeaway from the conversation what you had, especially for me, is that doctor, whatever he is doing without expectation. The lot. The last word, what he was telling, that now if people don't donate also, let me bless them. The blessing is the biggest asset what we have. And even to that extent, if you're going now, if your people don't donate already, it's okay. Let them not stop us or disturb you in whatever you're doing. That's the biggest help which people can give it. And in case on the journey, if people can give, not necessarily that they have to give money, in case they can support in terms of, as rightly said, the food in the camp, whatever you are conducting, the staff can get a food. That itself is a great help for the people. You need not to go, sir, because I don't think so. You will have that much time to have a peaceful lunch or a breakfast or a dinner, whatever, which I can understood when you're conducting a camp. On behalf of NHRWA, definitely I would like to thank you for coming and giving enlightened with whatever the services which you are doing. On behalf of NHRWA and all the members, I wish you all the best. And I would love to promote your services through NHRWA across India. And I need a few of your details, your journey, where all you're going, and when you're going, which exactly the part of that, and we'll make sure that some support, whatever which we can able to give it to you in terms of accommodation, as you rightly said, or the food, or the services, or the pickup or drop. Even see, when you're going, somebody can drop you to the airport or the railway station, bus station on time. That itself is a big support and help. To the best of our knowledge, will definitely will see that we can promote you in, through NHRWA, and all. NHRWA will have a excellent support, because doctor service is something which is very rare. Many people are there, many people are doing it, but many people happily doing it is something many people do for the sake of media. So many people are doing to create their brand, their identity. But the way you are explaining so humbly, when you're talking and when you're telling that you're doing for your satisfaction, whether somebody comes, if somebody doesn't come, whether I have money, I don't have money, my journey, my aim, my purpose of my life, you're very clear. So like Mahatma Gandhi, anybody wants to follow me, you follow, but I am walking. That's a statement which I got it. It's very nice, and my good wishes on behalf of NHRWA, definitely good wishes are there. And the people who are watching, I request all NHRWA members that, yes, this is one cause which I like your concept of selling. Instead of celebrating and putting a cake on somebody's face and wasting that 1,000 rupees, give it to some cause so that 10 people can eat that cake. and we'll see that all the people are healthy, and their blessings itself is more than enough for you to be more healthy and more happy. So my good wishes to you for your journey, and we are there to support you at any point of time. Thank you very much, Doctor, for coming here and having an excellent discussion talk and sharing your experiences. It was very wonderful. And thank you, Keerthana, for, as usual, your moderating the things which is unmatchable. And on behalf of NHRWA, thank you so much for sparing your time with your heavy, busy schedule with your own work, domestic work, and you're taking your time. Thank you very much, Keerthana. And I'd like to thank all the iAsia people for broadcasting across 200 plus countries, and especially Vidya. She's taking so much of interest and partnering with the NHRWA and promoting this little activity, whatever we are doing. Thank you very much, Vidya. And thank you very much for all the NHRWA members for your continuous support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ram Prasad. Thank you for having me over again and again. Thank you, Dr. Sunil. It's been a wonderful conversation today and a great start to the weekend. We wish you all the very best, and we will do whatever possible that we can from our end to help you in your cause. And I'm sure a lot of people across the audience of iAsia News Music, as well as from the NHRWA forum, will be reaching out to you soon. To help you in whatever little ways that they can, and hopefully together as a force we can help you achieve what you have set out to achieve for the greater cause of this country. Thank you very much, everyone. Once again, have a lovely weekend ahead.
Yeah, one thing I want to thank you, Keerthana Sampath and iAsia Music, Ram Prasad, Anaga, and Vandana and Vidya Madam. I'm so thankful to you, and thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you.